I love that every one of these game conferences I show up and I'm like, alright, will there be cool stuff? And Jeff Keighley comes out on stage and he opens his arms wide with his big, flashy ass shoes and he's like, Star Wars Fortnite. That's what you get. I love you, Genius Kojumbo. Not enough to play Death Stranding 1, but enough to raise an eyebrow at the sequel.
And lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Good old Tom Hardy. Good old, of course I've had gay sex, I'm an actor. Tom Hardy. I really don't understand why they made a Sonic racing game and they were like, yeah, they have to drive cars. Like, Sonic runs fast. His friends run fast. That's the bit. Right? Say what you will about Sonic R, but it knew what to do. Oh, of course. My favorite Sonic character, Hatsune Miku. My favorite Sonic character, Ichiban. We're just throwing anyone in there.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next,
That joke is terrible, and if I was on that stage, it's 100% what I would have said also.
Studios.
Yeah, of course, it's Troy Baker, of course. If you say the phrase, we need to hire someone for voice acting, and you're in the video game business, Troy Baker just like knocks at your door and appears there. It's not a conscious choice on his part, he just like poops. Right there, right at your doorstep. Oh no. It's not good that my like immediate thought when seeing Game of Thrones is, oh no. Destroy all goodwill that you built up, simulator.
With multiplayer fun for up to 4
It's
players.
crazy how hard that DC has like dropped the ball on video games, because it used to be that Marvel games were like, eh.
Well, now it's time to meet
But
the next two.
then Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, you know, the Arkham series is pretty good. And in the past couple of years, they've just completely dropped the ball, and Marvel's making the good stuff. If only either of them could remember how to make good movies.
Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking
I feel
for
like
a few years.
Jeff Keighley doesn't
As a
actually
team
like
at
puppets,
Sonstring
but he has
Studios
seen
is
that
using
meme where
Unreal Engine 5
it's the
to create
Sid
an
the Science
insane
Kid,
digital
and he needs to lean into
pipeline.
it, otherwise
It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely
like people
in
are just
real
gonna make
time
fun
in
of him.
Unreal, and for our
I also
creators.
love whenever Keighley is like, this is one of the most hyped up games. People are talking about it, and it's like, I have never heard anyone say anything about this. Who is people? Are these people in the room right now? I do really like, though, that a lot of our sci-fi depiction has gone back to being more analog. It's really cool, and I feel like it has a tactile nature to it that digital doesn't have. I love the phrasing of that. Oh, the void's calling? Better answer. Yeah, it's talking about the infinite nothingness. It loves talking about that. I feel like we're in a renaissance of little platformer guys. You know, I don't know that I'll ever play that game. Love that design. That's a little platformer guy.
That's
Gets a
Mio,
thumbs up from me.
Memories in Orbit.
Team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would
See, this is cool in concept, but unfortunately, it does mean that Tara Strong will get paid, and that makes this evil.
Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
That worries me. I like Doki Doki Literature Club, and I like Silent Hill. But pitching it as that kind of makes it feel like I have played 2 video games. Still doing Jurassic Park games, huh? I don't know if it's controversial. The best Jurassic Park game was that Telltale game. And then second, Lego Jurassic Park. Those are the two. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. Dino Crisis is the best Jurassic Park game. They knew that a Deadpool game wouldn't be annoying enough. They had to make it a VR game too. I mean, I know there's still an audience for them, but like, both Deadpool and zombie games feel like they should have been left in 2014 at the latest. We should have moved past these as a society.
No matter what hardships await,
That fish guy is gonna do some weird stuff to people.
we fight for a future filled with
That's all I have to say about this. Is this another Scott Pilgrim game? Holy shit. This is the best thing that's been announced so far. I don't even care. This is all that matters. As long as Anna Monoguchi is still doing the soundtrack. Alright, there we go. It's good. Good games have been announced.
In the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former
I didn't know
rivals
Jeff
in
Keighley
this
was from
online
Toronto.
4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator
There is suddenly
Brian
so
Lee
much about him
O'Malley.
that makes sense.
All right, we're going to be right back in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Resident Evil 9, please.
We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Very dear to the Bond universe. I hope it's those the offensive gay villains.
There you have
Do you
it,
think that there's a
Hitman
way to get your
007
balls
are
whipped by
coming
him in the
together
game
in a
too?
very unexpected way. Amazing. All right. Well,
It's always really
Fox, thanks
cool
for joining us
when
for,
they
Summer Game Fest.
when
Appreciate it,
games
guys.
at these
Thanks very
festivals
much.
say
All right, great to see
it's
ya.
out right now. But
Great
I do
stuff.
wonder
Right
if
now,
they
here's
have
the
to worry
announcement of a
about
new
like a
party
much
game
better
coming later
game
this year.
shadow
Built to
dropping
Lego
that day.
fans, made with over 1 million Lego.
We're minifigures, Dad.
You know.
We don't have nails.
What if you're a small indie studio and you're like, our game is out right now, but then on the same day, like,
Golden bricks.
I don't know, Call of Duty came out and they were like, and Black Ops 18 is out today. Hell yeah. You know what? Any game that allows you to kick children
Poor
like
little
they're an
babies.
empty
All right, Mecha
Home
Break
Depot
is one of
bucket.
2025's most
I'm down.
anticipated shooters.
Happy birthday.
Let's go. I can't believe I'm actually gonna get what I wanted. Unless it's a bad mobile or like multiplayer game. I didn't actually consider that was a possibility, but it is. So they're not actually going to show a game. They're just going to tell us that they're making one.
All right.
Something that we
Thank you,
already
Takuchi
knew.
San, for that very special update
I
for
jinxed
a
it.
beloved
I jinxed
franchise.
myself. I did that. That's all. That's my fault. We've got so many games like inspired by so many different art styles, but has there ever been one that's like just German expressionism? Like everyone wants to take inspiration from like Rubber Hose era, Betty Boop, Max Fleischer, sort of stuff. Can we get one that's just based off of like Cabinet Caligari or like Svengali? Maybe two-tone Technicolor of the time, like a Dr. X.
When
Oh
we
my god,
started
what a
Splitgate
kitschy
in our
hat.
dorm room, we just wanted to make a
I hope he front flips
Now,
off the
with the help
stage
from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate.
directly onto his head.
Why?
This is actually really funny because I keep getting ads for this and being like, wow, this game looks fake and not very good, and I have no interest in it. And so for the guy to go up on stage to be like, we are making FPS games good again, and then just making like a battle royale, like there's no difference between this and Concord in my eyes. Just that this may make like slightly more money.
From the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Oh, let's go. Hell yeah. All in. I'll be there. You got me. I think the funniest thing RGG could do is make this game. It's completely separate from Yakuza, but it's 1940s.
Today we've showcased a lot
And
of
so like
projects
Bryce
from teams
just
around
walks
the
into the
world,
background of
including
a frame.
many brand new studio.
Yes?
Ashcroft.
My office.
Oh,
It's not going to be Resident Evil 9. It'd be cool if it is, but that could just be a coincidence.
If this is
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
No, Alessa Ashcroft.
Face the past.
Is this Resident Evil 9?
everyone's gone.
We're going back. Holy shit. When they said that they were going to wait before showing us, I didn't think they meant like 15, 30 minutes. That's the best thing they've said so far. That's all I need to know. That was actually a pretty good... That was a good one.